And we were talking just moments ago about gun violence, which is out of control. People get arrested, they go to jail, they get released. They shoot somebody, they go to jail, they get released. They rob a liquor store, and it's just on and on. You see news stories with people 4, 5, 6 felony convictions. How does that work with judges?
So it's not just the judges, it's the entirety of the criminal justice system.
Okay.
We need criminal justice reform. And people don't understand what that means. And what it does mean is, first of all, keeping the right people in jail.
Yes.
But making sure that the wrong people aren't in jail. And there's this concept, I guess it's not a concept, there's this dynamic of mass incarceration that we need to have another difficult conversation about, and this includes race because it affects the African American community. The concept of mass incarceration has to do with the failed war on narcotics in this country. And I need to be clear, we need criminal justice reform to make room in the system for people who commit violent crimes to be kept in jail. We don't need low-level narcotics offenders in jail. We need violent criminals in jail, and that's going to change the dynamic on the streets here in Chicago. That's not what's happening here in Chicago. What's happening here in Cook County is that the purse strings for the judiciary, the state's attorney, and the sheriff's office, the jail system, are all controlled by the Cook County Board president, who imposes her will on those offices to reduce the prison population basically at all costs. And as a result, violent criminals are getting out of jail. If the prison population was going down and crime was going down at the same time, we'd be in the right place.
Right.
But as the prison population goes down and crime goes up, we are very clearly in the wrong place.
Right.
We have a misunderstanding of the concept of mass incarceration, and it's a difficult conversation that people need to have. I actually encourage people to read a book called The New Jim Crow, Mass Incarceration. It's written by a woman named Michelle Alexander, who's a professor at Ohio State University, and it talks about the history of incarceration and African Americans, and it's something that needs to be addressed.